This should be very good. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Diangana. Wan-Bissaka.
Well read, nice interception.
João Neves.
And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! That was mighty close. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
João Neves. Araujo.
And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbemba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka gently done. And back to the goalkeeper.
Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Araujo. Ruben Neves.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Felix. Out to the left it goes.
Mendes.
And that's aimed into the middle. Nice physical challenge.
Gonçalo Inácio.
Vitinha.
Ruben Neves.
Moved on forwards. And it's Masuaku. There's the delivery. Cleared away.
Diangana.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent.
Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio.
Inácio played over towards the opposite flank. Rui Silva, long ball by the goalkeeper. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldo played out to the left flank.
Wan-Bissaka.
Aim forwards. Diangana. Masuaku. Diangana. Wan-Bissaka. Very nicely done. Diangana.
Pedro Neto.
Joao Felix. Joao Felix shifted upfield. That's going to go a long way. Thinks one through. It's made its way to him. Tries to cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. Joao Felix. Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes.
Joao Felix. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Masuaku. Masuaku. Now he's got space here. That's very neat. Tries a deft little ball. And the ball is out of play. João Neves. Araujo forwards and with intent. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Masuaku. Can he get onto this? Diangana. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Out to the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mbemba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, played right into his path. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Joao Felix.
Pedro Neto.
João Neves. Joao Felix. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Cancelo has crossed. Climbs up big! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Joao Felix. Vitinha. João Neves. And here's Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbemba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ruben Neves.
Araujo. João Neves. Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes.
Vitinha. Aim forwards. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clears it away. And it's Neves. And here he's shooting! Can he spark a counter here? Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good run down the left. Overhits and out of play.
Gonzalo Inacio.
Moved on forwards. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. Looking to break at pace. He is through here.
Mendes.
Now here's the delivery.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Vitinha.
Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes.
João Felix.
Vitinha.
João Felix.
Ruben Neves.
João Felix. Cross goes in there. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nuno Mendes.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbemba, it's a sharp pass.
Araujo.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
João Felix.
Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Portugal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nuno Mendes.
Vitinha. Portugal are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Cuts out the pass. Lofted upfield. Vitinha.
Gonzalo Inacio.
Portugal leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Could move up a gear here.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And the ball's come loose here. João Neves. Araujo forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Araujo. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's João Felix. Portugal have a free kick. Driven forward.
Defending was strong and firm.
Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo shifted upfield. And it's Cancelo.
Played into the middle.
He's onto it in a flash. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Araujo.
And it's played forward.
João Cancelo. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Might be danger here.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That is lovely. And he's got his cross in. Well read. And the danger is averted. João Neves. Masuaku aim forwards. Diangana. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Could be danger here.
That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
João Cancelo, gently done. Looks to the other side. First quarter of an hour gone. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ronaldo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Ruben Neves plays it short. Can he deliver? He's being urged to shoot. He's in a good position here. And it's Vitinha.
Masuaku gets good distance on it. Diangana forwards and within face-to-face with the keeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Portugal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gonzalo Inacio moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Play, and it is a goal kick. That has been cut short. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. That's really well cleared. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's run loose here. So what can they make of this? Gets it away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano. Chance! Deftly away. Vitinha. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Gonzalo Inacio. Joao Felix. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. And here's Joao Felix. Joao has another goal! Masuaku, nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Inacio cuts it out. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diangana, that's a delicate pass. Vitinha. Joao Neves. And it's Cancelo. Lovely feet. Joao Neves, and it's lofted through here. Joao Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Inacio charging forward down that flank.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Exciting looking ball, that. Wan-Bissaka. Lobbed in behind. Araujo attempts a clearance. Diangana. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gonzalo Inacio. Nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's played into the area. That's well seen too. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Joao Cancelo. Ambitious ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Clears it away. João Cancelo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Ruben Neves goes short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now this could be... And a chance! Moved on forwards. Diangana. Masuaku, gently done. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Up towards the front line. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vitinha. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mendes. João Felix. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication. Nuno Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. João Felix. João Neves. Ruben Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a quick ball upfield. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka has played it long. João Cancelo shifted upfield. And Bemba. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Cancelo. Diangana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew he was going into that with a black book. Tries to get it clear.
Mbemba. That's really well manoeuvred. Diangana. Aim forwards. João Neves. Mbemba cuts out the pass. That'll be a throw. Masuaku makes the interception. Now who's going to be first to this? João Felix played out towards the right wing. Mbemba. Oh, can he get onto this? Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neves. And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Done delicately. Swings it across. Mbemba getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha, and he goes cross-field. João Neves. Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Inácio gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, this looks sharp. Shoots! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
João Cancelo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Joao Felix in acres of space out wide.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's going to go a long way. Inacio shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That was very necessary. Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Felix. Included. Real chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. João Neves. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they could break here. And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. João Cancelo forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diangana. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pass has gone astray. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Gonçalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. Portugal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Neves. Nuno Mendes. would have been some goal.
João Cancelo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And he cuts out the supply. To become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedro Neto. Diangana. And it's Masuaku. Oh, nice touch.
And it's hoisted clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Mbemba, gently done.
Tries to get it clear. And that is out of play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He can get that clear. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
João Cancelo.
João Felix. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Diangana does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto is onto this. And it's Mendes. Wins the duel this time. Long ball looking to counter. And the pass is intercepted. João Felix. Chance to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets clinched.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Araujo. Ruben Neves. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, what a climb! And it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rui Silva sends that a long way. Wan-Bissaka. That's a lovely, neat pass. Inacio, aim forwards.
it's Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Diangana attempts a clearance. João Neves. João Felix. Knocks it out wide. João Cancelo. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Pedro Neto. Masuaku. Oh, such a clever touch. Succumbs to the pressure. It's run loose here. Pedro Neto. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has been cut short. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Masuaku shifted upfield. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mendes aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's onside. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, great chance. Great challenge, time to perfection. Mendes gets it clear. Now it's João Felix. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's been drilled forward. Ruben Neves into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's cut it out. And it's played forward. Vitinha.
Moved on forwards. Lovely ball. Pedro Neto! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Short changes him with that pass. Araujo. Joao Felix. Vitinha played over towards the opposite flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Joao Felix. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Masuaku gets a cross in. No, he's overshot the green. Joao Felix. Inacio, and he goes cross-field. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. Looks to the other side. Vitinha. And here's Neto. There's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Neto. Forward it goes. João Neves. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Very short. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. João Cancelo. João Neves. That'll be a throw. Gonçalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wan-Bissaka. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. João Cancelo. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, Red, nice interception. He can get that clear. And that was very necessary.
Played into space out wide.
Now it's Diangana. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Diangana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Diangana. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's disappointing. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Pedro Neto. João Felix. And here's Vitinha. Back into the middle. Out for a throw. Mbemba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mendes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vitinha getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's very neat. Goes for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Neto is fouled. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They've played it short. It's a throw-in. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear.
Diangana. Wan-Bissaka,
Aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
João Neves moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's gone for goal! There's the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And it's played forward.
João Cancelo.
Araujo. Ruben Neves.
Pedro Neto.
Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's there to clear it. João Felix. Vitinha. Mendes shifted upfield.
Diangana. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka
Forwards and with intent.
Diangana.
And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. Mbemba, long ball upfield.
Pedro Neto. João Cancelo.
Araujo. João Neves.
João Cancelo.
Played towards the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Cleared without complication.
Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Played out wide. João Neves. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. And it's made its way to him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Pedro Neto.
João Neves. Vitinha. Succumbs to the pressure.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. Araujo, gently done. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Felix.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
João Neves proves just a little bit too strong. And they can counter here.
Diangana.
Spread out to the left.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Vitinha.
João Cancelo.
João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha moved on forwards. Out to the right.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's played forward. João Cancelo. João Neves.
So that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mendes, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options.
Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Pedro Neto.
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Masuaku is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Vitinha. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's heaved it away.
Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Oh, great play! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Araujo. João Cancelo. And it's Mendes. Nice physical challenge. Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. João Felix! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. And here's João Felix. And here's João Felix.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cross from Cancelo. Vitinha.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ruben Neves. Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
João Felix.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Takes a shot!
And it's Masuaku.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Vitinha. João Cancelo. That's a cute ball. João Neves looking for a runner. And it's hoisted clear. João Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a deft little ball. Corner it is. Clears it away. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. And the finish! Looking to break at pace. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonçalo Inácio. Moved on forwards. Caresses it through. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Over to the left. João Felix. João Felix!
João Felix made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Tiangana. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. João Felix shifted upfield. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Nice control. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Oh, easy pickings there. That'll be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. And the ball's come loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. Mbemba. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's a throw-in. Tiangana. Masuaku. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tiangana. Wan-Bissaka. Tiangana. Wan-Bissaka. Lovely bit of skill. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. And it's Masuaku. Tiangana. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbemba cuts out the pass. He's onto it in a flash. Araujo. João Neves. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Could be danger here. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to clear it. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Nuno Mendes, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Gets good distance on it. Vitinha. João Felix. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Araujo shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. And here's João Felix. Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Wan-Bissaka. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? João Neves. Vitinha. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Araujo. Portugal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Araujo cuts it out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chance!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. Do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it out wide.
Shot a goal!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Vitinha. João Felix.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, this is a great position.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Inacio gets over and intercepts.
Masuaku up towards the front line.
Inacio can get it clear. And here's João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neves.
Pedro Neto!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Masuaku. And it's played forward. Araujo makes the interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ruben Neves. And here's João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pedro Neto.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that.
João Neves. And here's Neto.
Bemba tries to clear.
Mendes chips it through. João Neves.
That's good play. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbemba. Masuaku forwards and with intent.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
João Cancelo. Diangana. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a dangerous ball. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets a cross in. Vitinha. Ruben Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aim forwards. Masuaku. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. Diangana. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Nuno Mendes. Portugal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. And he has been fouled there. João Felix. João Felix finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, they could... And the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has it. João Felix. João Felix played out towards the right wing. João Cancelo. Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. And that's put paid to a promising move. João Felix. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha looks to the other side. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Ruben Neves. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. João Neves, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Diangana. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's João Felix. João Felix looking to get on the end of this. Diving header! Cristiano Ronaldo plays it in low. A hefty challenge, but fair. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That snuffed out the danger. Diangana. Oh, super find. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
João Cancelo. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. And it's been played through. And nicely intercepted. Diangana. Araujo gets it clear. Could be danger here. Oh, well measured. Pedro Neto. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Aim forwards. João Neves, played out to the right. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ruben. Now who's going to be first to this? Have it back and can go again. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Masuaku. And they've got a throw. Masuaku. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Mendes. João Felix. Shapes to shoot!
Ball is over the line. Picks it up out wide. Masuaku has it in a wide position.
Oh, he's dealt with that well. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Masuaku. Diengana. Masuaku. It's run loose here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Keeps on running. And he whips it across. Ruben Neves. Well timed, excellent interception. João Felix. Pedro Neto! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Neves. Araujo, gently done. Masuaku gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Masuaku. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
João Neves. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto, played out to the left flank. João Felix. And here's Neto. In by Cancelo. Carries far too far and out of play. Well, that's well seen too. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Danger averted for now. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Wan-Bissaka.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's found the way through. Mendes wins the duel this time. Vitinha into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a little off target. DR. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
João Neves. Portugal keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. João Felix. Another chance from a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. That's a throw. João Neves. A chance to play it in. And here's Neto. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Oh, delicate chip through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Masuaku. That has been cut short. Oh, red, nice interception. DR. Oh, he's onto this. Rui Silva gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Vitinha. João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Felix. And João Felix. He's shooting! It's Mendes. João Felix. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this looks sharp. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Pedro Neto. That's tidy.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitinha. João Felix. Very nicely done. Vitinha. Oh, it's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Calmly anticipates. Vitinha. João Felix. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diangana, probing pass. Vitinha. João Felix. Now he's got space here. Masuaku. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. João Neves. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Pedro Neto usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Clearly not happy with that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Decent progress down the left. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance, surely! It's a loose ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!